Hello my peeps, it's Antoinette here. You know how much I love fall, including I love fall vegetables. So tonight we're making Delicata squash. Now it's in the sweet potato family, so it's not, you know, the lowest carb. I mean, squash isn't the lowest carb vegetable. It's not like, you know, cauliflower that we're so sick of. So I asked Alexa how many carbs were in a Delicata, and she told me. She's saying it again. She heard me. "18 carbs for a cup." But you know what? I honestly feel like it's a vegetable. We're making onion rings tonight for dinner. Well, we're making Delicata rings in the air fryer. Now the first thing is, these I bought at Meijer's, and they come from two different places, but they are from the same town. I don't know if you can see. So this one is Superior. It's Hudsonville, Michigan. They also have a website, www.superior-sales.com for recipes. But I went on there and there were only a couple. So then this one is Victory Farms in Hudsonville, Michigan. So Meijer's is from Michigan, so that would explain why we have this squash here in Wisconsin. So the beauty about Delicata is that you can eat the whole thing. First thing we have to do though is wash this squash. Now that the squash is all clean, we're gonna chop it on up. You know, a lot of people like to slice it this way, but I just think that the rings are so much more attractive. And we're also gonna make a nice dipping sauce, an aioli. All right, it's pretty easy to get through. And there it is. There's the inside. All right, I'm going to cut these into like 1/4 inch. Yeah, oh, that's perfect. I'm gonna try to cut it better. Now, if you wanted to be all perfect about it, you could use the mandolin, but you know, it's a Monday night. I'm not going through that work. I'm just gonna cut it. And you know, when it's all laid out here, it really makes quite a bit. So I'm not going to cut into this one tonight, because this is going to be plenty for tonight. And you really do want to do this fresh. So here's my squash, and I'm just going to spoon out the middle of these and get them cleaned up a bit. Then once I get them cleaned up a bit, I'm just going to put them in this bowl. Since we're going to fry it in the air fryer, we're going to use oil and toss it in oil. If we're going to bake it, if you don't have an air fryer and you were going to bake it, then you could, you would do it. Egg wash would probably be best. That's just 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of water, and just brush them on both sides and bake. We're going to use Parmesan though to crust these with. So I will continue with this process, and we'll be back after I get this all cleaned up. But I'm going to give you a shot of my workspace right now. Here, I gotta go grab my phone. The seeds, they come out really easy. Yeah. So I'm just going to spoon these out, clean it up. get them in the bowl. Here are my beautiful rings. Well, they're not perfect, but they're, you know, they're pretty consistent. Yeah, and so I have my olive oil. I could use the plain old regular olive oil. It doesn't have to be the extra virgin for this, but the grated Parmesan works best for this because of the small little pieces. And I'm going to use these for my gourmet collection, the roast vegetables and fries spice blend, and the smoked paprika, garlic, chili, and chives spice blend. You could use whatever spices you want, but yeah, I want to spice it up. It looks like that's finally going to do it for my big old Parmesan cheese. This has been around for a while. It says, ooh, wow, just in time. It expires January 19th, 2020. Perfect. It's December. We're good. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of clumpy. I think it's kind of old, but I use the smell test. It's fine. I'm just gonna get the chunks out. I have approximately about a cup. Grab my little measuring spoon. Oh, this one I haven't opened yet. Whew, that smells good. Paprika, garlic, onion, red bell pepper, black pepper, tomato, chili, oregano, lemon, rosemary, chives, and lemon peel, smoke flavor. Really lovely. All right, so this is a 1/4 teaspoon. Let's start with that. We'll do a 1/4 teaspoon of the roast veggies and fries, which is more red bell pepper, paprika. It actually is a lot of the same. This has oregano, cumin, sage, and coriander. See how that goes. Just gonna mix this in with a spoon. This is a big bowl of Parmesan. I'm gonna put in another 1/4 teaspoon of each. That should be good. I do need some pink salt. Let me grab the Flavor God. I have the Flavor God Himalayan salt and pink peppercorns. Pour, yeah, that comes out pretty quick. About a 1/4 teaspoon of that, maybe a dash more. That looks good. That'll give it lots of flavor. Okay, black pepper cracked. Last thing. Okay, I have some gloves here. Thought I would grab. This is the dirtiest part of this job. Okay, gloves are on. Now I'm just going to pour some oil on the top. Make sure it all gets nice and coated. And just mix it well. Nice, okay. That looks great. Here's a good look at my lubricated squash. And look, here's my breading. It smells so good. Now I have my wire rack over here with cookie sheet bit below it. And I'm just going to move on over to the stove here and just bread them and get them on the rack. Look at that. I have 12 beautifully breaded squash rings. Here are the spices that I'm going to use for the aioli. That's it. So I'm going to make the sauce first before I start frying this up because, you know, the air fryer gets kind of loud. Well, the heavy lifting is done. We're going to make the sauce. Now, you could use, you know, just plain old marinara. This is the Rayo's marinara, or marinara of your choice. But since it's not the lowest carb vegetable, exactly, I don't want to add any more carbs to it. I have my Duke's mayonnaise, my favorite, and we're just going to put 1 cup of mayo into the measuring cup. Okay, so is that about a cup? One level cup, because I certainly won't need more sauce than this. Then I have turmeric, which I do love, but you know, you kind of got to go easy on it. La Selva Beach Spice, turmeric. I have a 1/4 teaspoon here, but I'm gonna go heaping on my 1/4 teaspoon. And that wonderful smoked Spanish paprika that was in my, you know, my chili cook-off video. That's where, when I got this, it's fabulous. Oh, I have to pour, it looks like. 1/2 teaspoon. Oh yeah. And then crushed red pepper that we all like to put on our pizza. So, I don't want too much of this. You might, but yeah, that's a few shakes of that. Let me stir it up and see where we're at. There we have it. Okay, I can still taste the mayo too much. I'm gonna go with more smoked paprika. We definitely have enough turmeric. Okay, so I used a teaspoon of the smoked paprika into my cup of mayonnaise, and a 1/4 teaspoon of the turmeric, and a couple shakes of my red pepper flakes. But the smoked paprika, I think, is the most important ingredient here. Good thing I'm not sharing with anybody because I'm double dipping. It does need more red pepper flakes. It just needs some heat. Let's see what I got. Let's put in some sriracha. That'll do it. How about a splash of onion juice? And a little capful. That's what it needs. All right, let me get a... Now that dip is good. That is delicious. Okay, so I've got my air fryer basket and I'm going to lay them out, not touching. I want to really give them their space so that the air can flow. I think I'm going to have to do this twice. 400 degrees for 8 minutes. We'll try that. Okay, so only one is touching, as you can see here. So I only could fit, oh here, I can, oh there we go. I can only fit 5. So, and I have 12, so it's going to take me a couple of rounds. I'm gonna put my sauce in the fridge. And turn it on, and I'm going to hit fries, which is 400, but that's 18 minutes. So I'm gonna reduce it here, yeah. I've got it on 10 minutes, and I'll keep an eye, oh, it's 9 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes, so we got a minute for preheating. We'll see you when they come out. The last batch is in the air fryer. It's looking really good. They are all done. Oh, it smells so amazing in here. Time to plate it up. Ooh. I'm going to go take my dinner and watch a little TV. But first, we're going to take a bite. Oh, this sauce is amazing. Mmm. Look at this. It's so good. Mmm. Mm. It's tender on the inside and crispy on the outside. Just delicious. This sauce is amazing. Mmm. Okay, peeps. I hope that you try this. It's really fantastic. Okay, I'm couch bound. Thanks for stopping by for another video, and we'll see you next time.